Mod Podge ornaments, I have these coasters that I purchased from Target. They come in a 4-pack. On one side this year they are beautiful and glittery. On one side it is plain. So I printed out my pictures that I want in color ink on regular paper, and I'm going to trace and use my ornament to center where I want them to be. So I'm using a pencil to trace my circle. I'm going to do my next one. And then I will cut these out. So now that I have my photos cut out to match the shape of the coaster here, I'm going to first start with a layer of Mod Podge. So I just take my Mod Podge and brush that onto the coaster. Then I'm going to take my photo and set it right on top. You kind of want to lightly press it down and make sure there's no air bubbles in the center. While I'm letting this one dry a little bit, we are going to put a layer of Mod Podge on top of it, but I'm going to continue and do my second ornament coaster here. And then when you are all finished with this, you can drill a hole and use twine or ribbon, and then that is how it will become an ornament. I made these last year for the grandparents. I made them for my in-laws and for my mom and dad, and they loved them, but I realized later I didn't even make any for myself. I'm just trying to brush because sometimes you get little chunks in there from the Mod Podge. And so I keep brushing that way you don't get those little bumps. And second photo ready to set. Again, lightly. You don't want to do it too hard because you don't want to rub the color print, and also you could have Mod Podge on your fingers and you don't want to ruin your picture that way. Now that one will dry a little bit. So now it's ready for the top layer coat, and so I have my photo stuck on there with a thin layer of Mod Podge, and then I am just going to go right over the photo with more Mod Podge. And even though you think, oh my goodness, look at all that white, it will dry clear. It is quite amazing, and I love the way these turn out. You just want to go the same way though, that way you have all your brush strokes. When it does dry, there are a little bit of brush strokes that are left there, and you want it to be all the same direction. I'm going to do my second photo here. Probably because I put too much Mod Podge on my brush, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to let these dry. I'll show you when we're all done. So with these DIY photo ornaments, I'm using coasters that I found from Target. I printed out my pictures just on paper in color. A little tip, make sure you leave some space above the head. You don't want the head to be all the way on the edge. That way when you are finished, you can drill a hole into the top of it and put your ribbon or your twine and then hang it on your tree.